Well, people, I haven't even figured out the title of this video, so I'm just going to go with it. And I vaguely even remember how I got to this position. All I know is that I was researching something and I went to a video I did this morning. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. They're not going to stop telling us the New World Order is upon us. You see that date, 9/15/2011? That's the date of Walter Reed Hospital. And the 11/9, I thought that was yesterday that J.D. Vance visited. But actually it was today. I'm like, well, I made a mistake. So I went back and watched the video. I made a couple of mistakes with 11/9. Didn't change really the context of it. The bottom line is, when JD walked into there he is there with his wife. There's a guy with this X shirt, black and white. That video is literally this one right here. JD Vance X. They're not going to stop telling us the New World Order is upon us. People, it's been one of those days. It's like, I'm like somewhere else today, you know? Got a lot on my mind. And so again, I don't know how I'm going to title this. I'm just going to get into it and show you what I stumbled upon. Because if I don't do it, I might live to regret it. It's in relation to tomorrow. You guys know I've been talking about the snake eyes ever since Pope Francis died. And that was on April 21st, the 111th day of the year. Well, people, tomorrow is 11/11. I said tomorrow is November 11th. And that enough speaks, okay? But let me go a little bit further in here. You see this here? On November 10th, which is today, 2025, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, accompanied by Second Lady Usha Vance, visited Walter Reed National Military Medical Center to honor and meet with military personnel and veterans. So he was there. And I began to decode it. I just had the wrong date at the start. Well, here's that scene. And again, here's my video. Now watch the scene. Black and white. And you can't tell me that doesn't look like an X. Does it not? An X. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. At some point, J.D. Vance, boss, Donald J. Trump, will be unalive. So people, I immediately pointed out the X on his back. There are different designs, but in my mind, I see somehow an X in this design. Now, all I can tell you is this next thing. 9/15 is Walter Reed. And I graduated the year. I made it 2024. And then I subtracted it from today, the correct date of 11/10/2025. And I got 421. That's when I went, wow. You see, because Pope Francis died on April 21st, which is the 111th day of the year, which leads me back to Snake Eye, 111. Unbelievable, right? All because I made a mistake and something told me to go back to this video, and I did. And in correcting it, 9/15/2024, the birthday last year of Walter Reed Hospital, of which J.D. Vance visited there the day before Veterans Day, versus today's date gave me the day the Pope died. Now, people, some of you all might be new to the channel, so welcome. My name is Friendship Pearson. Welcome to Friendship Blue. I decode. God has given me this marvelous gift of clues, codes, colors that accomplish a time of conclusion. I see things from a historical point of view, and then I connect it to what they do today, and I give you a present, as in a presentation. And that's what I'm doing today, because when I saw 421 and I thought about the Pope, I'm like, Pearson, you just saw an X on the back of this man's shirt. And there's J.D. Vance. Well, the last time we saw an X was here. The day before the Pope died, J.D. Vance was with the Prime Minister. And they walked past this space. And it looks like an X, yet it could be like an eclipse. But let me show it to you. Today in Scotland. So we'll go up a little bit, because I want you guys to see this. Here we go. J.D. Vance, the day before he saw the Pope, he walked across the X with the Prime Minister. And the next day, on April 21st, the Pope died. But as we go back to this, there was a send-off for Trump. Watch these colors. Tiffany blue and the purple. When you go to my site, Friendship Blue, you watch this video, it's in our face. It tells you about the colors. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. Something's going down soon. Today in Scotland. So as you can see, now in the video that I actually did, this is a short. In the video, when J.D. Vance walked across here, I literally said, oh my God, it's an X. Somebody's going to die. And the very next day, the Pope died. And today, here's JD. There's an X. And again, I can't tell you why I'm back in this thing, other than I was doing some other research. And something just told me to go back and look at the video I did earlier. And when I realized I messed up on the date, that's when I stumbled upon the 421 and the Pope. I don't know what it means. But check this out. Here's the Pope. His birthday is 12/17. His death date was April 21st. Now look at this. 12/17/2025, his next birthday, versus 11/10/2025, today. The difference is 111. There's your snake eyes again. The 111th day of the year is April 21st. That's the same day the Pope died. At this point, I'm losing my mind. Like, why is it ever since April 21st, I keep coming into 111 or 421? God revealed to me last year we're back in the garden. We're back in the Garden of Eden. Well, I had a long talk with a friend of mine. And I told that person, I'm like, you know what? God told me we're back in the garden. But you know, back in the garden, God had to kick Adam and Eve out of the east wing, so to speak. and then he bound demons. I says, you know what? I bet God bound that snake too. And then he put swords that spun in opposite directions, and he put a cherubim there, put angels, right? Put an angel there to guard that area. Well, God revealed to me last year that we're back in the garden and the snake is out. Who let him out? Because I'm seeing 111. When you look into the eye, that's a 1. So let's progress. Now, believe it or not, when JD met this gentleman, he asked him where he was from. Let's listen. He'll be asked. The first person that JD Vance meets.
Hey, very nice to meet you. I saw you do push-ups. You did better than I did. I'm trying to get back to it. Okay, you're trying to rehab your arm, I guess. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you told me you were born and raised in Taiwan. Okay.
Born and raised in Taiwan. Taiwan was founded January 1st, 1912. January 1st, 2025, anniversary of Taiwan. Today is 11/10/2025. The difference is 10/10. XX. We've already had one X with the Pope. Is somebody else going tomorrow? I said, is somebody else going tomorrow? Or are we going to WAR? I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna title this thing. Now, what I came up with was this, because I ran some numbers. Yeah. His birthday is November 20th. November 20th, 1942, his birthday, literally. 11/11/2025, that's tomorrow. The difference is 82 years. 11/22. What's 11/22? Well, 11/22, JFK's birthday. You see that? 11/22. JFK died on 11/22. So let's look at it again. Joe Biden's literal birthday right here. Tomorrow's 11/11. Snake eyes all day, 11/11. That means he's going to strike tomorrow. The snake eye is going to strike tomorrow. The difference is 82, 11/22. Well, 11 times 11 is 22, isn't it? Looks like snake eyes got history. This is the day that JFK died. What does JFK and Biden have in common? Well, he's Catholic. JFK was Catholic. So, Biden is the second Catholic president. That's all I can tell you. Now look at this. The man had on a shirt from Nike. The guy that had the X on the back, that's a Nike shirt. I had to look it up. That's a Nike shirt. So I looked it up. Nike was founded January 15th, 1964. See if I go to that shirt. I want you guys to see it. Swoosh Streets. See, I found it. I found the shirt. It's by Nike. That's the same shirt he had on. Same shirt. Swoosh Street. I guess it's like a fence, right? But it's got that X in it, so to speak, design. So you take 1/25 of 2026, the anniversary of Nike, versus tomorrow, 11/11/2025, you get 22. Like the V in Barack Obama's head is 22, the 22nd letter of the alphabet is V. Also, JFK died on the 22nd. It's also 75. The 75th day of the year is 3/16, March 16, like sacrifice. Jesus, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, hallelujah, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Will there be a sacrifice tomorrow? That's all I'm asking. Now, Veterans Day, which is tomorrow. The first Veterans Day was November 11th, 1954. Take 11/11/1954 from Joe Biden's literal birthday, 11/20/1942. You get 11/11/22. Snake eyes and the day that JFK died. What are the odds? Next, Beau Biden. Joe's son died. He was in the Army. He served in the Iraq War. His birthday is February 3rd. His death date is May 30th. Watch this. Beau Biden was in the military. He was a major in the Delaware Army National Guard and an Iraq War veteran. He died in 2015 and was a member of the military until his death. So, what are the odds that J.D. Vance would be at Walter Reed, which is a major military rehab place for soldiers, keyword for soldiers, and then we come up with Beau Biden, who was also in the Army, right? He served in the Army. Now, watch this here. (5/30/2015). That's his death date. Beau Biden, Joe Biden's son. 11/11 is tomorrow, 2025. The difference is 10 years ago and 165 days. 10 is X. In Roman numerals, 10 is X, right? What is 165? Suppose I told you the 165th day of the year is June 14th, and June 14th is Trump's birthday. It's deep, y'all. 5/30/2015 is the day that Beau Biden died. 5/30/2015. (5/30/2015), right there. 5/30/2015 from tomorrow's date, Veterans Day. 10 as in X, and 165 is Trump. People, either something's going to happen tomorrow or they just keep warning us. I don't know. But I know I told myself, do the video either way. Now look at this. Here's the birthday, literally, of Beau Biden, Joe Biden's son. 2/3/1968. That's his birthday, right? Let me go back and check. 2/3/1969. Okay. So I typed that wrong. Let's see what I got. 2/3/1969 is Beau Biden's birthday. 11/11 is tomorrow of 2025, Veterans Day, of which Beau Biden was in the Army. 56 years ago, Beau Biden would have been 56 years old, 9 months, 1 week, and 11 days old. What are the odds? What are the odds? 56 and 9/11. I am Friendship Pearson. I'll figure out a title. Want to help the channel? Click on my portrait right here. My videos don't get out to the mass audience.
More and more.
My videos don't get out to the mass audience, but they will. They'll get there at some point. Click on more. In the description, I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. If you can help the channel, I appreciate it. I also have a P.O. box. You can mail a love offering. Also, for the holiday, I offer my poetry book. I have a beautiful poetry book called Protected Gift, Promises of God. 64 beautiful poems. You can buy it as a gift on Amazon Books for friends and family. Thank you, and God bless. And we will endure until the end and plead the blood of Jesus over America and the world. But we're one step closer to Christ's coming. It won't be long, people. I pray for you, you pray for me. We'll work it out.